welcome back. Today I'm going to be talking about some products that I have recently purchased. These are products that I've purchased over the past couple of weeks, so I have had time to try them out and see what I think of them. I do really like all these products. There's not really anything bad to say about them. So I just thought I'd share with you what I think and where you can get all these nice things from. I'm gonna start with nail polishes. I have bought some China Glaze nail polishes. I have actually bought from this website before. It's called Nail Polish Direct, and the China Glaze nail polishes I think are about £3.95. Now normally I think they retail for about £8, so you are saving there. And I think delivery is either free over a certain amount, or I think it's only a couple of pounds anyway. So yeah, so this one, the one I've actually got on my nails, I have repurchased. It's the Perfect Plum. It's such a gorgeous colour. I also got Below Deck, which is like a taupe grey brown kind of colour, and I got Choose You, which is this metallic purple blue green kind of colour. They also sell like other brands on there. I have got a couple of OPI ones before from them. I think these are discounted as well. I can't remember how much I paid for these ones, but they're full-size bottles. I've got some more China Glaze ones. I've got Pool Party, which is like a fluorescent orange colour. Well, fluorescent pinky coral, and then a fluorescent orange called Orange Knockout. So absolutely gorgeous colours for holidays. As you can tell, I've gone for the most dullest, boringest colours coming into spring, but hey ho. I'd really recommend the website just because they are at such discounted price. The quality of the products is exactly the same. I don't know why they're that cheap. I think it's just like a wholesaler's. So if you fancy getting some new nail polish colours, I definitely recommend to go shopping on there. There's loads of colours, loads of brands. There's not just like OPI and China Glaze. There's, I can't think off the top of my head, there's like Jessica. There's loads. Go and have a look. Okay, next I am going to talk about Luminous Silk, GIORGIO ARMANI. I've been wanting to try a new foundation for quite a while now. Didn't really know which one to go for because I've tried most brands. MAC, NARS, Illamasqua. That's probably about it really. So I just fancied branching out a little bit and spending a little bit more money on a foundation. I love my skin to look super glowy, so I wanted something that's going to give me that nice radiance to my skin. Luminous Silk, I was a little bit worried about colours because I did order online. I actually had a look at the colours in store, and I got a Feel Unique 10% discount off, so I thought I'll just order it online with some other bits. So I ended up with shade 5, which is probably slightly, I swatched quite a few colours on my hand, and this one does look yellow compared to the rest, but compared to say a yellow base foundation, it's not that yellow. It's probably like a neutral shade. I mean, I have quite yellow skin, as you can probably see, and it looks fine. I've got it on today with my Chanel bronzer over the top, so it's not a massive difference. I wear, just for like reference for anyone else, I wear Fiji in NARS Sheer Glow. I wear NC20, NC25 in MAC. Illamasqua, my favourite shade is 5.5, so if you're anywhere kind of along those colours, this one would be absolutely fine for you. It comes with a pump, which is super handy. They're not sold separately like some brands. Such a gorgeous foundation. I was a bit scared at first because a lot of people were saying that it was like a light coverage, and that I don't really like light coverage, so I thought I'd just buy it anyway. It's definitely a medium coverage. There's no sheerness to it at all. No sheerness to it. So yeah, definitely try that out if you're wanting that more glowy foundation. Next, another product that I bought off Feel Unique was theBlam Mary Lou Manizer, aka the Luminizer. Yeah, I don't know. The packaging is super quirky. It reminds me a little bit of Benefit packaging. It's kind of got like a 1950s pin-up girl on the front. Gorgeous colour, absolutely gorgeous. Got it on today. I'm super glowy today. I have got it on all the high points of my skin. I'm just going to swatch it on my hand for you so you can see. Probably not a great swatch. No, not really seeing that. Never mind. Anyway, I've got it on my face so you can see it. Gorgeous highlighter. It's not too, it's more like a shimmer rather than a glitter. I love any highlighter. I love plastering it all over my face, as you can see. I look super shiny, but that's just the way I like it. It's more of like a shimmer rather than a glitter, so it's quite a, you could use it quite naturally is what I'm trying to say. You don't have to like layer it on like I have done today. But yeah, definitely loving that so far. So that's definitely one to have a look at. I'm gonna mention again my Chanel bronzer because it is new still and I have been using it for a few weeks now. I don't wear it every day. Today I have literally just got like the sheerest amount of foundation on, and then I've just plastered this on top, so it's just, it gives you a little bit of coverage as well. Yeah, I absolutely love it. As you can tell, it's getting quite a big dint in it now. Probably used a little bit too much of that, but never mind. This is definitely going to be essential for you ladies that want that super nice glow on holiday but don't want to wear a foundation. Or when you get back from holiday, when your foundation is not matching great, this is where this is going to come in handy. So definitely recommend that one for you. Next, I'm going to talk about my new makeup bag. So I don't really have a makeup bag because I keep everything in my drawers in my dressing table, and when I do either travel or I do go away, I tend to just put it in like clear makeup bags. I did fancy just getting a nice makeup bag that I can just pop in my handbag for like little weekends away and things like that. So I got this mermaid one, of course. Super gorgeous colours in this. It's kind of like a holographic finish to it. It's from Skinny Dip. You can buy it on, well, I got mine from ASOS. You can buy it in Selfridges as well. I'm not 100% sure where else you can buy it. I think you can buy it directly from them. But as you can see, it's not massive. It's got a zip over the top and that. It kind of fits like my foundation, bronzer, primer, all like my essential stuff. My brushes I then carry separate in these little Zoeva pouches. So when I bought my Zoeva brushes, these came individually in these bags like so. So when I go away, I just like to chuck all my brushes in one of them. I have my eyeshadow palette separate, and then I have my main makeup in here. So yeah, it does fit quite a lot in. I think I obviously have so much makeup, it's actually ridiculous. So I think for a person that's got a standard makeup bag, it will probably fit in here. So yeah, that's my makeup bag. I think it's about £14 off ASOS. So okay, so considering I've just shown you them, I'll talk about my Zoeva brushes. So I have used these in recent videos, so you've probably heard me waffle on about them already. They've had a good bath today, so they look as just brand new. The first one I bought was actually the concealer brush, and then I bought these four separately. So this is the 124 concealer buffer brush. It just fits right under your eyes. I like it to buff out my base of my eyeshadow. It's quite dense, so it's not like a fluffy brush, which is amazing for under the eyes to blend out concealer. So I think this is synthetic hair. It does feel synthetic. Yeah, amazing brushes. Zoeva as a brand have amazing products, super cheap, top quality. I've got loads of brushes from loads of different makes, and some I have had for years, but these are just, the quality of them is amazing. I can just see these lasting for probably for the rest of my life. They very rarely shed hair when I wash them. I've just washed this one and there's just no shedding at all. So yeah, so next one I'm going to talk about is the 231 Luxe Petite Crease Brush, which is a small kind of domed crease brush. So I'll put it next to like a blending brush so you can see the size of them. So it is slightly smaller. It's amazing for getting that colour in your crease, so it's just the perfect shape to fit just in that crease. So if you're doing a cut crease or you're doing quite a smoky eye and you want the definition to be in your crease, this is the brush you need. Out of all of them, I'd probably say this is my favourite, just because I've not really got a brush that is this kind of shape and that does all the work for me when I want to put a colour in my crease. So yeah, definitely recommend that one. Next is the Luxe Crease, which is a 228 brush. This is quite similar to the Sugar Pill one that I use, the Crown Brush one that I use. That's probably about it. They're quite a similar shape. The reason why I like this one is this one's a little bit denser, so I kind of pack on colour with it, and this one is as well because it is synthetic. I don't actually know what the hairs are made out of. This one feels quite fluffy, so super soft. So yeah, this one's just a little bit more fluffy. I feel like when you put eyeshadow on it, it really holds the colour. Like some fluffy brushes tend to lose the colour as you applying it. This one just, stays exactly the same. Sorry about that, my camera battery went. So yeah, we were talking about the fluffy one. Love it because it just holds product a little bit better and blends it without blending the shadow out too much, because you do find that with blending brushes. Next is the 230 brush, which is the Luxe Pencil. It's so tiny, I love it. I used to use this one under my eyes, which was one from Crown Brush, so you can just see the difference, that it's a lot smaller. I love this for when I apply black eyeliner to my waterline and I really want to smoke it out underneath. It smudges it out amazingly. So for any under eye work, this is definitely the brush that you need to get. And then lastly is my all-time favourite brush out of all the brushes that I own, is the Luxe Highlight Brush. I've actually been using this for doing my contour, my highlight, my blusher, everything really. It's an all-in-one brush. It does fit perfectly for your highlight, but I feel it fits perfectly on my cheekbones to do like a contour with it. So that is the 105. I normally use something like this for my contour, which are angled brushes, but I just find this fits perfectly in that kind of area of my cheek. It's entirely up to you what you use. Some people just use this for highlight, but I think it's a good all-round brush really. Okay, moving on. Zoeva Smoky palette. I have already used this in 2 of my videos, so go and check them out if you want to actually see them in action. I will be doing another look with this. I think I want to do like a more dramatic smoky colour with like these bottom colours. Gorgeous palette, amazingly pigmented. I cannot tell you how pigmented these are, and they're quite big pans as well. Yeah, they do loads of palettes, so go and have a look online, see if there's any that catches your eye, because there's loads of shades. Next we'll talk about the MAC Full Coverage Foundation. So this is actually a pro product and is only available in pro stores or online. I don't really wear full coverage foundation. I'm more of like a medium coverage girl, but I do sometimes like to build it up, and I've not really got anything but liquids, and I love cream compacts. Like, cream foundations are my all-time favourite for that nice dewy glowy skin, and then you can powder it if someone's got oily skin. So it's definitely something that I want to invest in for my kit. If you have dry skin, cream foundations are amazing on dry skin. This I got in my exact shade, so it's NC20. I think I'd like to get a couple more darker shades and maybe NC15 to do a bit of highlighting under the eyes on clients. So yeah, I've not used too much of it. As you can see, I've probably only used it once, I think, once or twice. I did find that using my hands to blend it first and then going in with a beauty blender was the best idea. Brush didn't really go on great with it, so yeah, fingers and sponge for that one. Next I'm going to talk about another MAC product, which is the clear brow gel. Excuse how dirty this looks because I have used it quite a bit. I every day always use the waterproof brow gel, which is the Pro Longwear waterproof brow set in Quite Brunette. I've used this in a couple of my videos. I have had my eyebrows tattooed on, so I don't really need to fill them in as much as I used to with like a pencil or a cream or a brow gel or all those other things that I used to use. I literally just use these two and a little bit of lingering brow pencil now, which is just a MAC eyebrow pencil, just to sketch out the underneath. I use this to add colour because it obviously is a tinted brow gel, and then to completely set my brows so I know they're not going to move all day, I use the clear one. If you're finding that you do like the spiky look but you're not 100% sure on how to get them spiked up, then clear brow gel or one of the tinted ones as well. Next, let's talk about the Stila, the Stila bronzer that I got in medium. This is the Stay All Day contouring bronzer for face and body. It's quite dark. I didn't think it was going to be this dark. I still do love it, and it's an amazing formula of powder, definitely. But I think I tend to go more orange for my bronzers, so I tend to use MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural in dark, which is quite orange, or yeah, something quite orangey based. This is amazing as a colour for contouring. I'd say if you're lighter skin than me, go for the light shade, not the medium, because I think it's just a touch too dark for me. But I still love it as a bronzer. Next is Flesh pressed powder from NARS. Now this is one that I bought online for my Pro palette, so it just comes in a pan form, and as you can see my old one is running low, so I've bought another one to replace it. This would be the third powder I have replaced in my NARS palette. I use it to set under eye concealer. A lot of people think what I do is quite bizarre and it doesn't work for everyone, but I use a powder puff, which I'll just show you. Powder puff, I rub it in the powder and I set really heavy under my eyes. I find personally for me it stops creasing, it stops my mascara from smudging throughout the day. So I've applied my makeup now, I won't need to touch it up all day. So, and that's the same for in work, and I believe that it is my powder that does that for me. So give that a try. Next, oh, we've not really got much left now. Next is something that I bought from Feel Unique. So I did 2 Feel Unique orders. My first one was these products I'm going to show you next, and my second one was my Armani foundation and the Mary Lou highlighter. So the next thing that I bought was the XEN-TAN set. So it's got a mitt, you get a mitt with it, you get 4 tan colours. So you get Luminous Gold Gel is a weekly self-tan and it's sparkly. It dries really quick. I've not used this one yet actually. It's a medium colour. The 30ml bottles, all of them, I find I don't really use tan day in, day out. I just use it when I'm going out or just fancy a little bit more of a bit of a colour to my skin. Someone that uses tan every week, obviously these aren't going to be big enough bottles for you, but I think they do sell the full size ones. My favourite one so far that I have used was, I think it was this one. Yeah, it's the Deep Bronze Luxe Weekly Self Tan Long Wearing, and it's a dark shade. I popped this on when I went to London with work for conference and loved the colour it gave me. I then showered a couple of times like within the next couple of days, and I still found that I still had a nice colour to my skin even a few days later when it had mainly worn off. This one, did I use this one? I think I used a little bit of this on my face because my face doesn't really take to self-tan. I don't know if it's just my skin or whether most people suffer with that, but this one I used on my face, which is the Dark Lotion Absolute Luxe Weekly Self-Tan Luxury, and it's olive undertone. It completes within, I don't know what that means. Oh, it just says instant colour and contains scent secure deodorant. So I assume you can put that under your armpits and you'll smell lovely. They do smell of tan, I'm not going to lie. The only tan I have ever used that doesn't have that biscuit smell is Saint Tropez, whatever it's called. The gradual tan they do, I find does not smell. So if you want one that doesn't smell, go for that one. If you don't, these are really good. I'm really liking these at the moment. I can't wait to, oh, they do this one as well, which is a daily self-tan, which I assume is a gradual and is vanilla scented. Oh, right, so this is a gradual one. So the ones that say weekly, I think are instant. And then the one that's a daily is a gradual. So this one's got green tea in it. It does smell a little bit, funny. I put a little bit on my face this morning. It smells like burnt caramel, that one. Doesn't smell like fake tan, it smells like burnt caramel, but yeah, really loving these at the moment. I think they give you an absolute gorgeous colour. So if you use tan and you fancy spending a little bit more money on trying some new tan out, then I'd recommend this one definitely. This was £20. Again, the 10% I did get off, so it was 18, so I think it's quite a good value for money really. Next I bought, right, these two I can't really say. This one's the EMBROYOLISSE, is it? Don't know. And this La Roche POSEY, don't know. I'm going to just show you them because I can't actually say them. So the EMBROYOLISSE one I have seen all over Instagram and YouTube that makeup artists use it, and it's amazing for a base. It's for all skin types. I think it kind of acts as a moisturiser and a primer, which I find. I don't really have like a staple moisturiser. I use the NARS Luminous Moisture Cream and I use the Imperial's Lush Moisturiser as well. Love them both, but I just fancied something new and something a bit richer and a bit creamier. So I do suffer with slightly dry skin. Wouldn't say it gets oily. If it does, I like it, so bring out the oils in my skin please. But yeah, most of the time it's on the slightly dry side, so I do need a good moisturiser. This one I probably use this more every day underneath my makeup. I don't know whether they do different ones, but this one's the Latin Creme Concentrate. They do a bigger size as well, which I think is probably better for value because I went for the smaller bottle, which is 30ml. I think the other one's 75, so yeah, it's amazing, but I've dropped that now. I'd probably get the bigger tube next time, but I will be repurchasing that definitely. This one is a thick cream, like a very thick cream. I love it though. I like putting this on at night, so when I exfoliate and cleanse and tone and my skin is just like completely fresh, I love just caking a big dollop of this on. I really personally like really chunky glass jars. I know people are like, oh, it's glass and it's really bulky, but I think it's glass. Yeah, I personally like the way it looks. It looks very scientific, I'd say. But yeah, I'd highly recommend this if you've got dry skin. If you've got oily skin, I probably would not recommend this at all, because it's quite thick. And now I've run out of things to say because all my products have run out. So yeah, those were my 20 recommended new products that I have purchased over the past couple of weeks. I do love to like buy makeup. Obviously, I'm always, my friends and people that know me are just always like, Becky, you don't need any more makeup. But I'm like, I need more makeup. I need a new highlighter. I need a new foundation. So I'm always forever buying new makeup. I just wanted to share what I thought of these products individually with you, because from my experience, from me using them, I've really loved them. So if you're looking for new brushes, Zoeva is your person to call, your place to go. If you're looking for a glowy foundation, go to ARMANI. So yeah, nail polish direct. So yeah, I just love all these products at the moment, and hopefully I will do another one of these videos, but not just yet because I think I've run out of pennies at the moment. Yeah, I'll probably do another one in 2 months time maybe. Or I'll do another favourites video for you. So yeah, I hope you found this helpful and you've got some recommendations from it. If you want to ask me any questions or you want to just like double check something, then just leave a comment below and I will get back to you. Yeah, enjoy the rest of the week. I'll see you next week. Bye.